Syrup. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you, folks? Canada, USA, Group C, Match Day 3, MCOMFEST. Sorry about the strange introduction. I was expecting to be commentating today with Syrup.
Yes, I'm here.
Ah!
Yes, I'm here.
God,
yes,
he
I'm
scared
here,
me.
guys.
Oh
No,
my God,
sorry,
he
you
scared
were
me.
so much speaking together, guys. So I was not sure you were hearing me at the beginning. It's like yesterday when I enter in the stream channel, you stop playing. Let's say no. So I just get out back. So I just restart my application to be sure we can just speak a little bit. So I didn't even say you. How are you today from the last 10 minutes we were there? So how are you guys? Happy Saturday. Very high. Hi to everyone also. Welcome to the Rush Mash today. And sorry, I just reopened my mic and my sound card. So really sorry about that. Now I'm here. Sorry, guys.
Great. Well, USA, Canada, MCOMFEST, Match Day 3, Group C. Excuse me.
Oh, you were eating? Okay, so no worries.
Con Carnage has followed. So thank you, Con Carnage. I do like the name. Like, yeah, Con Carnage. Good chili. I apologize. I am eating a cheese and onion sandwich. I'm not even going to get into my dietary things right now. We're waiting for a few players to join. As soon as everybody's joined up, we're going to go live to the battlefield. I'm excited to see USA Canada. We had some recent forfeits that we might want to mention. I believe we had Ireland and Belgium that were going to play, and unfortunately that match didn't go through. Also, Colombia and Brazil were supposed to play, and unfortunately that match didn't go through either. So we had some forfeits there, and that's changed the tournament quite a bit. Syrup, I assume you're up to date on the current standings in the groups. If you want to go over them, I'm sure you seem to have a much more enthusiasm for that.
Yes, I'm enthusiastic. I'm just enthusiastic again that everything works well to my connection microphone. So yes, honestly, it was 10-3 last match for Canada have 3 points. Today, I know United States finished the last map with 10 points. So honestly, today I'm glad that both everyone is there. Team Canada was probably preparing today and also maybe working. It's still 5 o'clock here in the end of the afternoon in Canada. Well,
I
so
apologize to interrupt. I did say Group C before. I meant Group A. So I do apologize for that. Just correcting myself there.
No worry. It's such wonderful to be able to speak to you, man. Actually, so yeah, pretty much can wait for this match. And I was a little bit stressed because I didn't hear anything, but at the same time, I was sure the guy's gonna be there. So I'm just glad that everything rolled all right today. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Honestly, I can wait.
So how does it feel being the Canadian ambassador to be commentating on the Canadian match?
I'm not an ambassador anymore, bro.
Oh, you're not? Oh, that's a shame.
Mm-hmm. If you say.
Who took your... Well, no, I mean, maybe it's freed you up to do other things, but how does it feel to be a Canadian then, let's say?
No, as you may read in the news and the announcement, I'm now the community manager, so I will manage the ambassador of the... So, yeah. So I have to choose an ambassador, and Toga was the best person to do so. So, yeah, I hope everything's go right now. Everybody is fine, honestly, with it. I think, honestly, I think Canada will... I hope about the match today, but both teams gonna have much fun. That is what is important. And yeah, structurally, purely speaking, I mean, yeah, Toga is now the new ambassador, and I will manage the ambassador to make sure everyone bloom and grow as their full potential.
That's right. Toga is the new ambassador. I remember welcoming him, and it reminded me of this game Tonga from PlayStation 1 from back in the day. Anyone that knows it will remember Tonga the Toga, and it was a really good, fun game. I wonder where he takes his name from. What does it feel like as a Canadian to be commentating on this? I guess I could say I'm USA. I lived there for a while. It's interesting. We both have a different perspective, I think. And how does it feel to see Canada play tonight?
I think both teams are going to be ready. I know they have practiced a little bit, at least during the last week. Really, yes. Again, it's much 18 player closed roster at the beginning. Thanks to Equitas for the adjustment through the journey. So for everyone that can play, I still hope that we're gonna have the best players. As I say again, it's 5 o'clock here, so the availability for people that working on Saturday. But yeah, so far so good. Many people have managed to be there, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I don't see, honestly, we don't see the server info as the moment, but I'm pretty sure everyone that have let's say give their name last week and the first week are going to be there tonight. Yeah.
And I assume today we'll be playing on the BFNations US East official server.
Mm-hmm. It's nice from the BFN side to bring some servers, so it's nice and cool. They can choose between European or North American server, which obviously today, United States versus Canada, we're gonna choose North American server. No lenient latency. Sorry, lenient latency.
Lenient latency. It's a
the thing
twister,
that
isn't it?
it's make you spongy. Yo, what's up, BF Nation Austria? What's up, Calway? So, hi everyone, and welcome to everyone. Yep, I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 6 or 7 players from each side on the map, guys. So it's gonna start soon.
Yeah, definitely. I'm wondering why the chat isn't refreshing for me here. It's very unfortunate. I've been having issues with Twitch for some reason. I don't think it's a Chrome thing, but the chat hasn't been updating. Have you got some chatters there in the chat? Syrup. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know why it's happening, and it's happened.
No, it was really my sound at the beginning. I was sure you were like not hearing me, but for me, except now, it's yeah.
I might have to close my browser, and that's unfortunate because I have very many lovely tabs open that I require at this time. So I shucks. I guess I'll have to reopen recent tabs and not lose any of this stuff, huh? So let's do that. But it's very unfortunate because I'd love to see what people are typing in the chat, and it's very important as a commentator to have visibility of that, I think. And but
I restart myself mine, and I think we're good. If you see BF Nation Austria official, say hey. This is the last comment, so.
No. Hey, BF Austria.
Yep.
How are you? But I don't see it, but that's okay. I'll write something in there myself.
Okay, I see your All-Star Prunk command, bro, so you are here.
Yeah, let's see. What about points? How are we looking if this command works for coins? Exclamation, obviously. There we go. Got some coins there ready to bet. I think betting's already started, so we don't have much time. Make sure to put your bets in. I don't know who I'm going to bet on yet. Like I said before, I always wait to see who's performing well, and then usually bet against the favorite with 10, I believe, coins. I think last time I bet 100 on, I think it was Ireland, and I lost. And I was also giving some coins away to people that I like. And then people that don't like don't get coins. I don't think there's many people I don't like, though, to be honest. 125 coins. There we go. Let's see what else. Bet 125 on Canada. Yes, it's got to be CAN. So just the abbreviation should go. I believe it has to be 20 on USA. Here we go. Now we're going. That's it. First, that's it. That's right. First the clan tag, and then the number. That's the one. There we go. Try on air. Got there in the end. 125 battle coins bet on BF Nations from BF Nations Canada there.
It's all audible. So let's
Bruvsky Gaming, if you want to bet, it's got to be !bet USA 20. Austria having a look now. Get your bets in, folks, because that helps me decide who I'm going to bet on. So I'll let you take the risk, and then I'll put in the minimal investment and see if I can get a high return on that going against the favorite. Chaos, of course, going on the draw. Always has to go in there somewhere and mess with me a bit and everybody else. Always try to be one step cleverer. That's why he's the man with the plan and does the amazing things you see in front of you through many hardware and software applications. tournament partnering with us as well, Discord partnering with us as well. I believe affiliated with Twitch now, on our way to partnership with them. So growing very quickly, and we're always looking for new people that are creative, ambitious, think outside the box, and are resourceful. So hit us up in Discord, hit us up in the chat on Twitch, hit us up on the contact form on the website, on our Facebook page, on Twitter, wherever. We're constantly recruiting and always looking for more players and members. So you're more than welcome to join the community.
Man. Well said. This is a community who need to grow, and we're here to help to make Battlefield an official competitive game. So it's because of all of you guys and us and everyone that we can make this all possible. Yes, we're gonna try to have sponsor gaming land. Yep, that's the big. Let's hope. Let's cross the finger, and yep, it's. We're gonna try. We continue to do match, and let's believe. Oh, we are now in the server, guys. We have 8 player already on each side. So that here we go. We have the USA. Oh, and the clan tags are working. These little bugs who we have some second effect of the apocalypse still with the clan, some tag still taken in a sandstorm. But yeah, now we have everyone. So Blitzkrieg, Brandon, Bulldog, Cdon, the ambassador, Kerli, Fast Cash, team leader, Fruitois with Nightmare, also team leader for United States, BitCloud's Cuba, BitCloud's new team leader of Canada, Destroy Nugget, IG the Killer, Killingham, Matt Mealy, Toga Power, and Tesseract, also team leader, and Toga is the ambassador for Canada. So that's going to be a great match today. You see the low ping for everyone, 16 player, under 50 ping. That's going to be a blink match today, guys.
Yeah, USA and Canada. So we've got the North American Derby here, actually, coming at you from St. Quentin Scar, a lovely map that I think is going to be excellent for opportunities on Rush. We've got a lot of different variation in the map in terms of, may not be Argonne, but you do have trenches and do have open fields. So got to watch out for those long sight lines. And enemies can blend in much better in this map than they can on others, for example, like Sinai. So we're going to have to see what approach is going to be taken here. And we're about to start things off right now.
Here we go. So first point, guys, again, 4 step, 75 tickets per round, 10 minutes per step. So here we go, Canada versus United States, guys.
Yes, so we're going to have the U.S. here pushing over, Canada with Toga Power. Got some smoke already thrown, I believe, from the Canadian side. Hard to say, might be the U.S. And we've got our first death. It looks like the light tank taking out with a headshot as well from Matamili. And then we're on board with Killingham.
So
Killingham. I can't read.
Leader of Canada. A great player who's using the bar at the moment. A great player with the bar who know what he do with this gun, let's say. And he's starting to spread the bunker. So far, so good. This is the first try. Now we see Toga Power going behind the bunker. There's a lot of smoke, guys, but they're starting to arm A. This is the base strategic of Canada so far. And there is 74 tickets, 73. So 1 minute. It's really the beginning, and it's still smoke and grenades on Alpha to make a path this way.
Yeah, it looks like that Canada's got an anchor set back there behind the tree trunk. It looks like Destroy Nugget is acting as an overwatch and a spawn point for his squad. We see someone's just spawned in on him, proning out as well. Looks like it's support from here. Canada trying to get into... Oh, nice movement into Apples. Looks like they can get a plant here, hopefully. Oh, and he gets defeated from behind, but we've got another player on top of the bunker. Very brave. Canada using the smoke cleverly and making that push to get those arms. They want to keep those tickets up. Not many revives kept happening here on the Canadian side, but difficult close quarters environments to actually get those revives in.
Killingham doing a great kill, defensive and arming A at the same point just after his teammate get killed. And this is the first point after 8 minutes 10 to go in this first step for this round. Awesome job by Killingham, let's say. Cuba Furia and his friends still now going to attack B at the same time of defending the Alpha MCOM. And United States will not have say his last word. This is the beginning of the match, so let's see our... Oh, Nugget with a great view there.
Excellent to see Nugget anchoring and running Overwatch with the recon, falling back, staying out of sight, making sure he's safe and not suppressed so he can always get spawned on. Must have great communication on the Canadian side there.
Yes, indeed. As the USA, honestly, both teams are a great communicator between them. They have fun. They have a great spirit, great smooth. They try to have a momentum also when they play. They are very tactical and positioning movement for both of team. And we can see a really nice move, even if it get killed from IG the Killer. Still, United States have disarmed A, but Canada is already try to... Do they succeed? Killingham is really on the task at the moment, guys. A lot of smoke is there, and Bulldog with Brendan and Nightmare and Blitzkrieg trying to get some kill inside the bunker. Canada is defending themselves pretty well inside this actual bunker.
And hello to Chap for joining us in the chat there, a former Team Ireland player, betting 10 coins on USA. Good job on the defuse, like you mentioned, from Team USA. Let's see if they can. Let's see how they can manage going forward. Because now's an opportunity for Canada. Strong positioning. I think they're easily going to get this, especially with that light tank harassing any players that are at butters trying to push in. Excellent first point goes to Canada.
Yep. Here we go, 6 minutes 27 seconds for the second MCOM. This is the Bravo point. They will have to cap 56 tickets to go. Great first try from the Canada part. I will say it's going to be a tough match for them because United States, honestly, we see the match before in this tournament and they are a great team, as every team, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, good challenge for everyone. And oh, get killed by Fast Cash. Okay, Nugget with the Overwatch again with the Scout. And they're going to arm B. They have to calculate, let's say, their positioning before attacking. So you see Tesseracts in the Overwatch starting probably to go through Blitzkrieg and through WoW, through the smoke. This is a 1v1 wide right there versus Blitzkrieg. And okay, Tesseract, nice try right there. 51 ticket to go. Destroying again. They will spawn on him again. I think it's going to be the spawn player, the beacon spawn from the team. And okay, now we can see Killingham and IG and Toga try to flank on the north of the map, followed by the light tank.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see that flank, like you mentioned, coming from the, I think that's the west of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Or north, apologies, you're right, it is the northwest.
Northwest, yes.
Shout out to Dyson EA, hook us up with a spectator's compass, that will be amazing. and a beautiful melee kill from Toga Power, but he gets taken down on the reload. And nice to see the Sabergati in action. I think a lot of people have started to realize his potential after the TTK update.
Yep.
Strong weapon. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. I was going to say it's a 10-round magazine's a bit smaller, but does have automatic rate of fire. It's 3-bullet kill, I think, from any range. 70 meters is its 2-hot shot headshot range, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So it's a very good weapon for playing to counter the SL Trench and the SL Sweeper.
And Toga going for the revive of IJ, going through, arming the point. We can see many Canadian players near Bravo now. They're going to be ready to arm the point soon, I think. Yep, Tesseract is going really close of the point. And Killingham again is on have arm, actually. Objective Bravo. Nice job there again by Killingham. They have now to defend the point, and we can see United States charging pretty much very well so far. The Canada, Bulldog and ChaosZake and Nightmare are around Bravo to try to defuse it, actually, and this is done. Killingham and BitClouds will have a lot of work if they want to get this point back right now. This is pretty much a 2v4. Toga is on the Overwatch and starting to add some suppressing fire. Bulldog going on the Overwatch with Blitzkrieg and Brendan in the trench, so it's going to be another push for Canada. They have 41 tickets, 3 minutes 36 seconds only to go, so they start to be pressed, let's say, by the time, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, with 41, the 41 tickets isn't much of a threat, as you mentioned. Excuse me, more than 40, less than 41 tickets. It's actually 40 now. It's more the time, like you said, because it's unlikely they're going to get 39 kills, but the 3 minutes and 16 seconds is definitely their biggest threat right now.
Yep.
I think we need to see some more encouragement for the infantry by getting a bit of confidence from the light tank pushing in at this point. Even if it gets destroyed, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference for them, but it may offer them opportunity to plant. Canada, Cuba Furia must go in for that revive there. And Toga Power leading the charge onto Butters for his team here. A lot of head glitching opportunities there for... Yeah, and there's an assault right in front of Toga, and he gets taken down. Very open area here. USA positioning themselves perfectly for the head glitch right on Butters. A difficult point, it looks like, to attack for them. And also a difficult point for the light tank to engage with that head glitch. So they have a lot of good cover.
Yep. Destroying Nugget is still the spawn beacon from his team. Near the Overwatch, 2 minutes to go. Come on, guys, 29 ticket. It's gonna be a push with the help of the light tank this time.
Yeah, big strong grouping right there. That looks. Oh, and a deep flank over here. We've got the killer, and then even further to the west of the map, I believe. Yep. Toga powers in now, and excellent. Let's see if the light tank pushes in. This could be Canada's chance. They need to fall back. That's right. Try and get into a safe area. Gone out of bounds. Oh dear. Yet not aware of Fruro there. Oh, he's taken out with a headshot. Looks like Canada's got a chance to arm. Perfect with 1 minute 30 left. Not a successful plant. AT rocket spam, kill anybody there with a bit of flak. The light tank definitely needs to push up. Light tank with a double kill and actually a friendly kill. That's not good. Friendly fire is never friendly, as they say.
Sorry, 1 minute to go, guys. This is the last push for Canada. Great defensive by United States. We can see, honestly, Fast Cash taking care of the Trenchy with Blitzkrieg, and Nightmare and Bulldog at the other side of Bravo, reaching the little Overwatch, and Toga just died there. 48 seconds, last push for Canada. They're regrouping maybe before a last try. IG the killer, great kill right there. Tesseract going to win his 1v1 versus Nightmare, trying the flank by the Trenchy. We have Brendan that waiting for him, and Brendan got Tesseract, I think.
But Canada still has a chance here. They've got a good grouping close by. You know, arming only takes about 5 seconds. They just need to get in there and make sure that they check their corners and emulate the majority of the American players without them being aware of their... Okay, now the situation's changed quite a bit with only 2 Canadians left. I don't think it's going to happen. This is going to be an amazing defense from the USA. I think it's going to go to the U.S. on the defense on this first round here.
And Trees again.
Yeah, that's over.
That's over. 1 point for Canada.
1 point for Canada. USA, all they need to do is take the first sector, and that's it. They're going to be the victor here. So Canada's got a really difficult defense ahead of them. If they can't even let one MCOM go. Best case scenario for Canada is a win if they defend both MCOMs, or I mean, even a draw would be a good outcome at this point. It's very, very unlikely that the USA is not going to get the first sector, I think.
Let's see.
We'll see. I believe betting will be over shortly, if I'm not mistaken. Chaos can let us know. 1 minute left for betting or less, so get those points and bets in. Get those bets in now. Remember, it's exclamation point bet CAN or USA and then space with the number. So if I wanted to bet USA 10, it would be exclamation point bet USA 10, as I did previously. So make sure to get those in, like you said, less than a minute, and we'll know shortly exactly how the bets are spread out, actually.
On the kill number, we can see IG 12 and 12, Toga 7-11, Matt Millie 11 and 2 with the 10. Good job. 7-8 for Cuba, Tesseract 12 and 8, Killingham 10 and 11, Destroy 18 and 3. Nice. And BitClouds 8 and 9. On the United States, we can see Blitzkrieg 5 and 8, Kerli 14 and 12, Fast Cash Fruit 12, Bulldog and Cdon 7, 13, 11 and 13 again for them. And well, it was not a great amount of skill because we on the first sector. So let's see. Let's see how United States will proceed now on this second round, guys. Here we go. And as you can see in the chat, there was a team kill during the round. True. It was Matt Mini, but he was shooting at a bunch of US players. Zidiv is deep in Canada. Yes, they are. They play, I mean, as a clan where they can, but they are mainly from Canada. True. And thanks again, guy. I think people that have bet on... Okay, United States will have only 1.22. So far, people have bet on United States. You have this first point to wish only, and after that, it's good. Let's say.
That's right. Chaos has bet on a draw. He might get his wish. Although here, well, not wish. He might have made a good bet there. 75% of bets are for the US, I believe, and that's another 10% for 15% even for the Canada. I've actually bet for the favorite this time against my nature when we're starting the round in 3, 2, 1. Let's see if Destroy Nugget acts as a back anchor there with a scout for the Canadian team this time, or if they're actually going to concentrate more on staying in the head glitches similar to the US and hoping to be able to stay out of suppressive fire because of the additional cover they're granted. USA probably going to go for apples, but it might be easier bet for them to go for butters while their Canadian defenses are more stretched thin. That could be a better approach because we see that Canada struggled on getting butters. So maybe the US is going to try to draw some of the attention over to apples and then get somebody to flank in for butters for the plant. We'll see. US already in the bunker planting. Very quickly movement here from Blitzkrieg. Planted, look at that professional skill, not looking at the MCOM, knowing that as soon as he engages the plant button, he can turn around and face any direction he wants, so he can cover the entrance while planting or arming at the same time, however you like to refer to it. Killingham coming in with the kill, but I think Killingham just got killed right off after from fast cashing the light tank. And then the killer getting a kill there as well on Casey Slate. Yeah, the U.S. performing very well with their light tank and making sure just to fire into the MCOM there and not giving Canada any chance to come even close to disarming that first MCOM. So the first MCOM down within 2 tickets, I believe, or excuse me, 7 tickets of the U.S. Big wrench coming out for repairs on the light tank there.
Yep. We can see United States charging through Bravo.
Casey getting taken out, yeah.
And there's charging again. We're gonna see Nightmare and Bulldog are near the point. It's already 1-1, guys, in this second match.
Yeah, so we've already got our draw here, and then Bulldog's staying there is a nice point for spawn. They're going to build up a good grouping of forces, I think, to push forward. One Canadian well out into the behind enemy lines. I'm assuming an assault trying to take out the light tank.
Yes.
Nightmare. Whoa! Living up to his name there. Toga Power with a kill on Casey. Oh, nice to see an optical variant here on the scout. Bruro peeking. Got the carbine out. SMLE, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking for those head glitches as he's aware that that's what Canada's gonna be. Oh, and there we go. Nice kill from him there. Through the smoke, actually. Cuba Furia in a tough position right now on his own. Wow, look at that. Canada's come back in to support him. Quite a few medics there. We've got some assaults in the support. And the United States has armed butters. And that's it. USA has officially won this one at this point, 2-1. And we're going to go forward on to the next MCOMs to see how many points they can get in this Group A, Match Day 3. This is actually the final match of the Group A. And then we're going to be going into playoffs very soon.
Yes. So, yep, it's not over yet. United States have to get the maximum point possible for the tournament overall. So, they need to have the maximum of points also on this map.
Hopefully the USA can come up and get to the top places there in Group A and position themselves well for them. Yep, Canada, excuse me, other way around. Canada's actually the ones that need to worry about preventing the USA from getting more points so they don't get knocked out there. Again, I had the tabs open, but I had to close my browser because that Twitch error. Let me just switch out and get my previously closed ones open. There we go, tournament up. So yeah, currently with Group A, USA has 6 points, Canada has 3 points, I believe, if this is up to date, and Brazil with 6 points. Oh, we're talking about income destroyed points. Okay.
Yeah.
Too many points here for me. I'm sorry. We got
no.
Battle points, tickets.
We can see Blitzkrieg now going through Alpha. They are close to arm the first point on the second sector. And yeah, as Chaos whispered to us, they have to get the maximum of points for each map again. If you look at the tournament, everyone, you will be able to see those ranking actually in the points per match. And so far, they are really close to Arm Alpha on this first point, but he get killed by Toga.
Toga with a bit of a latency there, it looks like. Hard to tell, though, if it's something from our side, but he had a bit of a hitch, if I'm not mistaken. I'm assuming latency should be okay. Using an US East Coast server, I assume, so unless there's some West Coast or Midwest players here, they should all be having a pretty good ping.
Yeah, indeed. 7 minutes 42 seconds to go, 60 seconds left. So here we go. Sidon, the ambassador of United States, doing a push for the bunker, covering the... Okay, there's still 2 Canadian players on Alpha, but they're going to go for Alpha, I think, pretty soon, like right now. Here we go.
Amazing how deep USA has got in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really deep flanks there, and people in the windmill. Essentially setting up a base of operations behind enemy lines in that windmill.
And we can see Bulldog in a trench. She's going through with his comrade, try to push A, and there's a good defending, but you have still 2 other players from United States. Yep, I think Blitzkrieg or Bulldog got one. Very defensive again by destroying a get on Alpha. It was pretty tough for United States to get this close, but now they are. Brendan's going to arm, I think, the point. Dodging a grenade, but ready to go after that. You can see Tesseract was trying to help, but is Bulldog going to arm A? I think there is smoke, there is no enemies.
Got Oogie Boogie commenting here. I can't agree more, saying the Canadians played too passively and US was definitely more aggressive with the tank. I agree 100%. As I was mentioning during the first round, I think the Canadians had to be a lot more aggressive with their tank if they wanted to succeed on that first sector, especially at Butters.
You're right. But still, it was a good try. And we can see actually United States has success to their try to arm Bravo, which is done. So, well, great job so far for them. Matt Milley with the tank, actually. Now he is here trying to suppress the fire on Bravo, which is still armed by United States.
That's right. If they get this sector, this is going to definitely be a big, huge advantage for the US. Canada did a pretty decent job defending so far, but if they lose, it's oh boy, 3-1 now. Canada's going to have an even more difficult time, I think, with all that opposition pressing onto Apples. This was going to be a lot more defensive. Ooh. But switching to players here, not having a lot of luck, a lot of deaths all around. Fruro still alive, running smoke and the sniper decoy along with the Frommer stop and the sniper shield, actually. I haven't seen him putting any decoys out. It'll be interesting to see if he's actually used them.
Oh, we get killed by BitCloud.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I think I was on this stream, not the Skype. Apologies.
No worries.
And then KSlay, as I was corrected in the chat, is the correct pronunciation there for that player. KSlay giving Matt a hard time and pushing him away, actually towards Apples, where KSlay can still be defensively useful. And has a bit of cover from the smoke and the remaining walls of the former structures there on St. Quentin's Scar.
Yep.
There goes the structure, and Matt's exposed to the light tank of the US now. And he's taking lots of damage from behind.
Yes, Bulldog is here trying to going on Alpha. 4 minutes 13 to go, 35 tickets. They are exactly under pace. They're reviving the tank. They're covering the angle. They are ready to go. It's a great match, honestly, for United States since the beginning. Yep, as the defending are attacking now, as we see. Going Blitzkrieg, going to revive Brendan. Oh, he prevent the enemy, was anticipating them maybe on the minimap, and he going back to kill other enemy. They have armed actually Alpha, so 3-1 and Alpha is armed. 3 minutes 40 seconds to go, but they will have time.
Oh dear. Tesseract with a nice kill there.
Yep.
Report. Go ahead, mate. Yes. Go ahead. I was going to say, we've got reports coming in from the Discord that there was some incendiary grenade usage by the USA team, and they're going to be looking into that. We're wondering if there were any kills from those incendiary grenades. Matt falling back very quickly. Canada, USA just got another MCOM there, making it 4-1. And the next sector is opening up with 26 tickets left for the US. Excuse me, 75 tickets, of course, as it's resetting. But again, back to 10 minutes. Excuse me, back to 10 minutes. So the timer's reset, the tickets are reset. Pushing on steadily now and racking those points up. Are you there, sir? Hello. Could you not hear me before? I couldn't hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, okay,
I feel like it's been a too long time we didn't speak together. I feel like...
I heard no worries there. I didn't know, because I was saying, go ahead. You said something about 3-minute mark, and go ahead.
No, guys.
Say anything. I said, okay, I'll go forward with the
guys.
commentary
Actually,
about the incendiary
I saw
usage.
even yesterday in the PSN party with you, Chaos. I was like, okay, I will hop next time to say hi. And I saw you in the general channel chat yesterday, you and Chaos, and I hop say hi, but no worries. It's all good. It's glad to, yeah, we have normally a great synergy when we talk, one talk, the other stuff. So maybe today we try to say the phrase at the same time, but it's no worry. It's already good. And honestly, I have to say United States is beating Canada on this match today, guys. So this is what is happening. But still, I really focus on the observation on the Canadian movement. We can really agree with Uji Boogie that say that the tank, it was a little bit more aggressive on the United States side. That's a fact. And yeah, well placed bet. I think you cannot place bet anymore, Rentless, but it was yeah. There's those who have bet or Canadian United States so far. This is already 4-1. Yeah. So
that's very interesting that you mentioned that the obviously the USA aggressiveness with the tank, considering that the light tank is actually a French Renault engine, and I think in the tank, and obviously Canada has quite strong ties with the French, and the US not so much, but the US using that French tank against the Canadians quite effectively here. So I find it a bit ironic and funny, to be honest. I'm a bit of a nerd like that, and it's yeah. So what can you say? I mean, what do you do? Sometimes you got to be careful and not let the enemy use your weapons against you, let's say. Brandon here on the shells from the artillery. I do love the shells in this game. Walking on them and hearing the brass between is very beautiful. With 5-1 now for USA.
Yep. This is another MCOM that just get captured, and we have Brendan that doing another covering damage. With his bar, and they're going already on Bravo. I think this is Blitzkrieg that's gone. Yep, Blitzkrieg is arming Bravo.
Actually, Blitzkrieg was defending the arming USA player successfully, I think, as well, because it's armed, but I think Canada's there now.
Exactly. You're totally right. They succeed to their try to arm Bravo, so... Okay, Canada is defusing. Two guys defusing pretty quick.
And there goes those French rounds from the tank, I think, blowing that door to pieces and allowing the US team to push in. Obviously ceasing fire from the light tank, allowing his infantry to safely arm as friendly fire is on. And we did see a friendly fire Canadian light tank kill in the first round from Matt. So it's good to see a bit of discipline with the tank from the US side here.
Yep, indeed. So...
Indeed. And there goes the U.S. tank taken out by the Killer, I believe, with an AT rocket. So Fast Cash is C'est la vie.
And we can see Nightmare trying to push for B for Bravo on the Overwatch Bulldog. Now, does he shot a grenade? No. No worry.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's impressive, killing him with the defuse in the last second, but Bulldog back on it now with Butters, and there comes the light tank from Matt, trying to redeem himself maybe from his less aggressive performance in the first round. Looks like he's right into the action, making sure that the US doesn't get anywhere near that MCOM.
Well, but Cloud is defusing. Good back and forth. Maybe the match gonna stop there for United States. Canada really don't want Bravo to get captured. Sidon again in the house. Trying to. Does he want his? Okay, go. Maybe Sidon is the other side of the wall. Okay. Yep, I think they were preparing. It's Creed. dodging the bullet of the light tank right there and charging on Bravo, but I think it was destroyed. No, get inside. Fast cash on the other house. And Sidon again. Sidon is really pushing every match, every day with his roster. Big up. Cuba Furia. Great players recently joined Canada. Nice to see him. Oh, IG the Killer. He one and only. Going on Bravo. Waiting for Kerli.
A little over 300 seconds left here, and that's 5 minutes for you folks that don't like doing maths. It looks like that the U.S. here is going to have a tougher time approaching because there's main spawn points quite far and have to go across quite open terrain to even get to the MCOM. And Canada spread themselves out in a good defensive positioning. They were a little bit bunched up there by Butters recently, but they quickly split up as the threat was eliminated. And the fast cash is back in his light tank now, going straight for Matt on the Canadian team in his light tank, forcing him to fall back, allowing his infantry some opportunities to move forward without being harassed by the light tank of the Canadian team.
Wow, you're damn right. I was like observing at the same time. Yep, totally agreed. I mean, this is exactly this. It's 5-1, guys, for the United States. So, honestly, there's a really great sportsmanship spirits for both countries. This is really enjoyable to play, even pubs or competitive match. But let's say in this friendly event, well, Canada do only 1 point, but great job, honestly, for the United States, we have to say. Another great shoot there. Blitzkrieg doing to do the job of killing Tesseract. No, Tesseract kill him. Great kill by Tesseract. And honestly, I know they're doing a great job at each, let's say, week and day when they play. And even there, it's pretty tough. And they had
dear, Brandon running with the limpet. Sorry to interrupt, going for really like, oh, I need that kill. Good to see that passion and that courage.
Yep, indeed.
29 tickets, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We're getting close here. I think Canada might be able to hold off the U.S. and stem the flow of tickets. Points 5-1.
And I tried to see Vertelux. Man, your name is really Vert. Let's we say in French. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, your name was the brightness color. So welcome to everyone. And we're pretty much at the mid map for United States. Let's say they have 5 MCOM to capture. It was a 4 or 5 step? 5 step? 5 step. Let's go on Bravo. See done again.
Canada in a bad position here. They're not near the MCOM. Most of their forces are on the far side of the MCOM. So if the US gets in here, they might have to redeploy, actually get closer to it for a defuse. I'm not sure where their actual native spawn point is. A lot of smoke here from C-2090 Don. And he's doing the arm now. The thing's being done. The wick is... Excuse me. I'm at the wrong... I'm on the Skype. I'm not on the... Excuse me. I'm on the Twitch. So that's happened a moment ago. Disregard that. The arm from C-2090 Don. And they might not get this here. Canada trying to get a revive there. Blitzkrieg coming in. Oh my lord, there's a grenade in the room. He's backing out into cover. Fast cash with the light tank as well.
Fast cash is solid with this light thing actually at the moment. You're right.
Ooh, Canada with a critical defuse there. Critical. 2 minutes left, 19 tickets. Let's have a look at the overview. They're much more concentrated near the MCOM where they should be. I think that the Canadian team definitely risked letting the U.S. in there because they were well too far away from the MCOM and allowed the enemy to get through. I think they need to stay a lot closer this time and concentrate their defenses around the MCOM. Not be so aggressive maybe with the kills and looking for them. As long as they can prevent the enemy from getting close, that's fine, suppressing them and keeping them in cover. 1 minute and 30. I think Canada and a lot of us are kind of biting our fingers, hoping that maybe they don't get this MCOM, but obviously the USA really, really wanting to get those points and not letting up. No chill, let's say. Brandon making a risky maneuver on his own there.
Yeah.
Leading the team forward, taking point. Strategic positions. Good flank here coming up from the left side of the MCOM from Fruro. Is he running still a scout? If he is running a scout, he can't risk really running into that MCOM position. He's got someone that spawned on him that's brilliant. Frommer stops a powerful pistol, but with that small magazine size and that carbine SMLE, he might suffer a bit in close quarters. 13 tickets, 42 seconds. Let's see if the US can get in. They've got a player at the MCOM. Looks like they're going to get a plant if that light tank doesn't take them all out.
Yes, honestly. I was sure
the light tank viewing there. I don't think they're gonna have.
No, but I was sure they was be able. Oh, actually,
they are arming. They're arming.
Right.
Oh
no, it defend again. But at the moment you say that, I was sure, like, yes, this is exactly what they do. But no, finally, no.
No.
But
that
okay,
light tank.
Very well
10
said.
seconds left. I think we can easily call this one 5-1 for Canada. Definitive victory for the USA here. 5-1
for United States.
For United States.
Wow.
I know what I meant.
Defending on the last point, let's see, for Canada. Totally. I was sure, though, at the moment you say they're going to arm, at the very end, that they're going to arm, actually. I was really sure that was going to happen, so I was like, oh. But no, finally, Canada stopped the match at the, let's say, halfway of this. So well done. And yeah, you're right again. It's totally a win for United States on this one. Yeah.
Big victory for the US there. GG to both teams involved. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of this debate about this and what tactics and approaches could have worked for either team. And I think both teams can learn a lot from this, especially the USA on that last sector, Butters, MCOM, how they can be a bit better offensively for getting those clutch plants, and then Canada, obviously, how they can be a bit more aggressive, maybe with getting fighting a very trenched in defensive enemy with good head glitch positions. Quick look at the scoreboard here. I think 20-7 for Matt, clearly being in the light tank. 31-7 for Fast Cash, again clearly in the light tank. K-Slay 14-26, Blitzkrieg 25-21 for an aggressive player. Very good KD there. Looking at Fruo 1916 with the scout, so still a positive KD. Some negative KDs there, not to be negative about that. That's just the name of the game. This isn't a KD based game. It's not team deathmatch. It is a rush, so it is a bit different, obviously. BFNations Austria official, good game, guys, definitely. Thanks, believe Joey, for popping in. Everybody else, we're gonna have a quick check on the Discord if we're gonna be joined for a post game interview today. Yes, we're going to call for a break real quick here. Sorry. And I just wanted to mention one thing. If we haven't cut to music yet, Killingham is saying that it looks like there were no kills with that incendiary gate from the U.S. side. So we're still going to investigate and come back with an official response like that. But we're going to break. We'll be back in about a minute or two. Thank you.
Miles of fire, I'm losing ground, and in the flashing, my world comes crashing down. I'm left in nowhere, no place to hide. Out in the open, like ashes in the sky, I quit the illusion.
Welcome back, guys, to this final match and interview with Sidon and Killingham on the United States. We have won 5-1 versus Canada. With us, we have the ambassador of United States and one of the team leader of Canada. And yes, I think I'll start. You have a question for them.
Oh, I have many questions, don't you? I would have to say first one, congratulations to Team USA, GG to Canada. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but wow, 5-1, really pushing to get those points there, even after getting the first two outcomes. Definitely the way forward to make sure you get those overall points in the tournament. I don't know if I want to go specifically into individual teams and players. I guess I'll ask overall, how has your experience been with Group A so far? How do you feel about the format? Just generally, if you wanted to comment on the tournament, the MCOMFEST. I guess we'll start with the winner, with Don from USA.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Everything's great, man. We're enjoying playing MCOMFEST with BFN, and just really enjoying it so far.
That's good. Good to hear that you're happy. How about you, Killingham? How's it feel of MCOMFEST, the format, the teams you're up against? How does it feel? Are you enjoying it? Has it been a challenge?
Yeah, it's been a challenge for sure. These are some really good teams that we're playing against. We've been able to put up a bit of a fight against them, but again, USA kind of took the win away from us there, which was congrats to the US. Good games. But I wish. Yeah, the only thing I wish is that it was a little later on in the evening. The first match wasn't so bad, but then this match we had a couple guys that couldn't make it. We really struggled to get our guys in, and for it was 5 minutes before it was supposed to start, we finally got everyone in. So a little bit later so everyone can get warmed up, and that would have been nice, but we were all able to make it, so that's what matters.
Definitely. There was some comments in the chat about the aggressiveness of Matt in the Canadian tank there. Maybe he should have pushed a little bit more towards Butters. And we did notice, obviously, with Fast Cash on the US side, went straight in for apples on the first sector and just started blasting away through the window into the bunker, ensuring that once that MCOM was armed, there were no opportunities for the Canadian side to get in and defuse. Would you agree that that was quite a struggle, essentially, that first
for sure.
MCOM? Yeah, because I think you had 3 or 4 guys in there. They just backed off to
we
the
just got
walls
obliterated.
That
happened a few times, even on Butter on the last objective that we were able to actually hold. I think Cash got a triple kill in there as well from us all being in and around the bomb. And we told Matamili to stay back and kind of play a little more defensive so we can keep our tank alive. But then we were going to have him push up whenever we were able to wipe a few and make sure it was safe for him. But yeah, them pushing up was definitely a key thing. And we played a couple scrims earlier in the week too, and that was one thing we didn't find out. So maybe the US found that out in an earlier scrim, that was a good strat, and that's something they used to their advantage for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Still, you have well done.
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead, man.
I was gonna say to Don, yeah, definitely saw we were there, oh my god, arm with less than a minute left. I think there was 19 tickets, and you had 3 guys all around the MCOM there at Butters on the last sector where Canada managed to defend. But I was calling it before it happened. I was like, I don't think it's gonna happen. We've got Matt in the light tank there. He can just splash damage straight into the MCOM. He's got no Canadian friendly fire to worry about, and he did, like you said, Killingham come in and just get a nice triple there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that MCOM there, we got wiped in Canada. They put up a very good defense there, and our tank was left all alone. So, and it was the last minute, it was the last push, but we were hoping to get it, obviously, but Canada put up a very strong defense there.
Yeah, I did an excellent job though, getting even into the building and being able to plant with that little time, that little tickets left. It was really clutch. And unfortunately for you, and fortunately for Canada, that late tank was waiting and reared its ugly head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wish we could have put up that kind of defensive earlier on in the match, but they pushed strong. They had good leaks to the other MCOMs too. Whenever we were focusing on one, knowing they were pushing it, they had a couple guys leak off and managed to get a plant at Butter on I think it was the second group of MCOMs. So that kind of then pulled our forces away from A again. They kind of rotated back and forth, where we, the first round, got caught at A, just squad bombing and trying to hit A over and over again. That wasted about half the time just on A alone before we got it planted, where the US used that tank strat and they had it planted within the first 2 minutes and destroyed. So that definitely worked to their advantage.
Yeah,
so this is all the kind of stuff that you pick up for sure. You know what I mean? Playing this, we don't this mode isn't played too much. I know I've never played Rush even in public that much, so this is the kind of stuff that you notice and that you take note of anyways.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then, like you mentioned, obviously with the U.S. team doing a good job, kind of finding leaks and getting in there. I noticed on the second sector they kind of set up a base of operations in the windmill. But I believe that is the second sector, and they were, I was like, wow, how are they so far? I mean, both MCOMs were still alive or whatever, accessible, whatever you want to call it, and the U.S. already had some people behind enemy nines, and they had an anchor for spawning right there in the windmill. And I'm like, wow, that's. How did they get through? And like, how are they being so well? And then obviously on your team, I think Furwow was playing as the scout, as your scout anchor, correct? Yes, yeah, doing a good job there, getting some nice kills through the smoke as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Furwow did a great job as scout. I didn't even know he could play scout until today, but approval.
A pleasant surprise, right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. But looking at, sorry to kind of segue here and pivot a bit, looking at what Chaos has shared here on the Discord regarding the rankings, right now it's USA in the lead with Group A with 9 points, Brazil in second place with 6 points, and Canada in third place with 3, and Colombia with 0 overall.
You see that in the match day?
That's actually a private message I've got there from Chaos. I can forward that to you, and so this is going to be have a huge impact on the playoffs. Now, Canada, now that you've fallen to third place, it looks like you're unfortunately not going to be taking part in the playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chaos. I'm very bad at charts and boards and stuff like that. I'm good at talking. That's about it. Ask my girlfriend. So. Disappointed, I assume, Canada. Was it hard to try and encourage the team after maybe losing the match because they'd already had the first 2 MCOMs in the sector to continue to put up a defense to try and stay?
I told them after that, I said, we're not losing that bad. We're not losing them all, so we have to hold. So we kept trying to hold. They pushed through one more sector, and then finally we were able to get the stop. We just need to halt the momentum just for a little bit. So they had to actually regroup and come at us again. So we had a chance to set up, and then once we were able to set up, it was okay. But they had the momentum for the first couple of sectors for sure. So, but I was just glad we were able to hold some of them off. A 5-1 loss is a loss still, but it could have been worse. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially in something like Rush, where the tickets and the time resets every sector, so it can be like feel like a relentless onslaught, and it's sometimes difficult to keep people encouraged and positive and continuing to defend, especially in a situation like this where you may have had the overall loss of the match, but still had a chance to be in the playoffs. And like you said, Yeah, and like Chaos said, yeah, first match of the tournament when neither of the teams got the full amount of points, so that's very, very impressive. Shows that the skill's there, and I don't know if Chaos is live on stream as well. I hope so. No, he's not. Okay, just need to know. So if you guys could hear him on the stream as well. Look, it's almost 11 o'clock at night here in the UK where I am. It's going to be obviously about 5 hours difference where you guys are. I'm sure we could talk all night about this, especially with someone like me. I'm sure you guys want to get back to your teams and talk with them and start looking forward to the future with BFN and your future with your competitive team. So I'm not going to take any more of your time. I will say this, though. If you have anything to say, any comments, any shout-outs, or any questions yourself, please ask now or forever hold your peace, as they say.
I just want to say good luck to the U.S. and the rest of the tournament and the playoffs. You guys played well. You deserve the win.
Thank you.
Sportsmanship all around. Love to hear it. Go on, Don. Yes, we're waiting.
Shout out to Codename Deuce. He's the commander, team leader for Team USA. And shout out to Syrup also.
Oh, shout out to Syrup. Good stuff, man. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us on the post-game interview. It's always nice to get some insights from the people that, make it happen on the battlefield and, hear all the awesome the terminology lingo. I always learn something from you guys, Squad bombing, that's a new one I'm going to start using on the streams. I like that. That's well good. And the Don, outstanding voice. That's the perfect name for that voice, man. I have to agree, dude.
Thank you, sir.
Just like the Don. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations, USA. Excellent effort, Canada. Looking forward to the future, guys. Take care, and thanks for everyone that tuned in.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh,
Go BFN.
sorry. I will say one more thing, guys. You're free to leave the Discord if you want. We do have to talk about the matches that are happening tomorrow, so I do apologize. South
Okay, no
Africa and
worries.
Finland, Sunday, March 4th, which is tomorrow. So we got South Africa versus Finland at 5 p.m., which is going to be awesome because Finland's a great team, and so is South Africa. Just those latencies might be a bit of an issue. And then Portugal, Austria at 7 p.m. So South Africa, Finland, 5 p.m. GMT, Portugal, Austria, 7 p.m. GMT, and that's going to be Group D, with Portugal and Finland actually tied 4-4, and South Africa, Austria tied 1-1. So thank you very much, everybody. Tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. GMT, 7 p.m. GMT for the continuation of MCOMFEST group stages, and then we're going to be going into the playoffs.
Yes, thank you for everyone for joining the match. It was All-Star at interview. It was Chaos at the streaming. It was a Syrup also. So for the presentation tomorrow, stay tuned. And it was amazing today. Have a great evening and see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks to everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.